Junkies 519, Kyle the 13th coming at you again today. And as you can see, we've donned the masks yet again for another episode of The Gory Details. And I am your host, Kyle the 13th. Long live Diva de los Muertos.
Gracias, mi amor. Good evening and hello.
Yes, and very nice to see you again, Diva.
Likewise, baby.
And as you guys can't see because we're inside, we've been snowed in. So what the hell? Let's do an episode of The Gory Details.
Yes.
And make it sexy. Oh, shit. I'll be fine. Alright, you guys, so, well, we don't really have anything else planned. We're probably just going to roll this out just like we do every other one.
Let's do
We're
it.
going to pick a pick a mask. We're going to pick a mask from that top hat.
Well, we can pick a mask, hon.
We got ourselves a sweet top hat full of them gorgeous but delicious golden coins with all my horror movies picked on them.
Oh my god, did you want to say choni?
On them, huh?
I sorry, I thought you was going to say choni.
Choni? I probably did.
Beautiful chonies?
Beautiful chonies, all the panties you can want. It's going to be a good time. So, we're going to have Diva pick one this time. Are you ready, Diva?
I am ready.
Well, I'll give this thing a shake and so we can make sure it's a good one. Wouldn't it be ironic if we got Friday the 13th Part 2?
Oh my gosh, that would be out of this world. Shake it, puppy, shake it. Shake it, but don't break it, puppy.
Is it what my mommy gave me?
Yeah, shake what your mama gave you.
Oh, yeah. Mom, if you see this, I'm sorry. I have not turned into a whore. All right, baby. If you're ready, I'm ready.
Okay. Last time I went deep.
That's what I said. She said, but you're the she. I don't know what to do.
This time I'm going to go like maybe middle.
All right.
Alright.
Just be gentle.
What the heck? A Nightmare on Elm Street. Wow. I'm so good at this.
So, I mean, I picked Friday and you picked Nightmare. That is
so
absolutely insane, you guys. Well, I mean...
Hey, it's a classic.
This is my bitter rival, though.
Right? Are you going to eat this, puppy?
We're going to eat this.
Oh, we're going to eat this?
Yeah.
Unwrap it.
Alright, guys, so, she already said, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Not going to have a problem with eating this one, Freddy.
It's warm in here.
I'm trying to hurry.
Bitchy.
Alright, you guys, so right down the middle, even though it wasn't right down the middle. Big, small, what do you want? Alright, cheers.
Cheers.
Alright, here we go.
Man, no, feed me that one.
Oh, so you want the little one?
Yeah.
Alrighty then. That's not what you got to come here to see, but we're going to go watch A Nightmare on Elm Street, I guess. We'll come back, review the gory details with you guys, and let you know just exactly how gory this movie is.
Yeah.
And for most of you out there that are watching this, if you don't already know, what's wrong with you? Alright, baby, let's go.
We shall return?
Mm-hmm. And we shall enjoy.
Alright.
See you guys when we come back.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what's going on, fellow junkies, and welcome back. We just finished watching 1984's A Nightmare on Elm Street. That's why I donned the finger knives, as they like to say. So, to go ahead and get right into this episode of The Gory Details, I'm sorry, babe, if I make this a little gory for us.
My eyebrow.
Sorry about that. You still love me, right? Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, guys, so to get right into this, you guys have already said it. It came out in 1984. This was directed by the late, great Wes Craven. Another director who does not need any introduction. He's done The Hills of Eyes. He did Scream. He did frickin' People Under the Stairs. And there's one more I wanted to mention. Last House on the Left. Yeah, I write things down so I can remember. God, I'm not perfect, okay? Gosh. Directed by Wes Craven. This is one of his biggest horror movies and one of the biggest franchises he ever made. And then he later on went and made Scream, which ended up being equally as big.
I will say yes.
Yeah, and
Agreed.
then I gotta say he invented one of the greatest characters that we know in horror, Freddy Krueger. I kind of say one of the more overrated ones a little bit, but don't crucify me yet. It's just because not all the Nightmare on Elm Streets are great. But we won't get into that because we're only talking about the first one.
Right.
So you guys, go ahead and get right into the star. Is Heather Langenkamp plays Nancy. We also see her again in future Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I don't know a lot of other movies she's really been in, so gonna probably go ahead and keep my mouth shut about that one. I didn't really do my research on this one, I guess. But there's a lot more people to talk about.
She was in Nightmare 1. She doesn't need any more than that.
I guess that's true. Next one I want to talk about, of course, is the big star of this movie. We didn't know at the time, is Johnny Depp. I mean, he also was in like movies such as like Sleepy Hollow. He's been in a lot of like creepy-esque movies, but not necessarily horror.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney Todd, I mean, it's musical, but I mean, it's still a cool movie. Right. He's Captain Jack Sparrow, but that's definitely not horror.
Non-horror, but Captain Jack is my man.
That's in her heart.
Yes.
Also want to talk about John Saxon. He's in quite a few movies. I mean, he's even in frickin' Blood Beach.
I love watching movies and then finding out he's in it.
Right.
And it's a horror movie, like,
yeah, because he's kind of like a horror guy. He's in a lot of horror movies, and they're always like fun, funky ones. Like Blood Beach was a good time. A little
Blood
weird,
Beach
but
is a little different, yeah.
And then I really just got to mention Lynn Shay. I absolutely love Lynn Shay. Yes, this is all becoming from the Insidious franchise. I love those movies, and I absolutely love her character, Elise.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I mean, it's so fun to see her as young as she is in this movie.
Right.
But then I also remember her as Jam's mom in Detroit Rock City, and she's a big old bitch in that movie.
Big old bitch.
If she had a chair, there'd be a sign that says "Big old bitch sits here." Just saying. All right, guys. So that's really all the people I really want to bring up. That's plenty of people I've talked about.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the body count. The body count was 4. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Which, I mean, the mom, is probably debatable, but we're gonna go ahead and count it.
I'm gonna say yes.
I think so too. I'm with you on that one.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's gone.
We never see her again.
No, ever. So the body count was 4, and yeah, that you don't realize it's only 4 until you count them.
Yeah.
Because the movie so got you in it, and it's just like...
Freddy is not like a really high-numbered slasher, but I mean, that's fine, because he's got so much other stuff going on.
Right, and then all the creepy stuff that they do, like the freaking tongue coming out of the phone, or when he,
I'm your boyfriend now,
or when he slits his chest open and there's like maggots and crap coming out.
You see nipple.
Yeah, right.
It's hot.
So... Kyle's into boobs.
Totally.
Anyways, so let's go to my favorite part now, which is favorite kill.
All right.
Okay, so my favorite kill was without a doubt Tina. Even as a kid, you guys, like watching this movie, that was the creepiest kill ever. Like, the whole body getting tossed around, on the ceiling up against the wall, and then at the end, she just hits the floor.
I love it when she hits the bed and it sounds like a rock hit water.
Right.
Almost. It was really kind of crazy. And then Rod gets splashed with blood.
Right.
So, you can't really go wrong with that one.
Yeah, so that was my favorite kill. Like, it just, ever since I was a kid, it's gotten my attention. And now as an adult, my favorite kill by far. Yeah. So, Hun, how about your favorite kill?
All right, you guys. Well, I got to go with probably the most iconic kill. I saw this kill way before I even saw this movie, and that's as well as the Tina kill. It is so iconic. Yeah. It reminds me of something from The Exorcist almost. It's just that good. She's crawling all over the ceiling. She's got blood everywhere. It's a very gory scene. Yeah. And everything. When she gets her stomach sliced open with the 4 blades, it's just like, wow. Right. Like, you look at it, and right now you're like, it wasn't great practical effects, but back in the day, those were on point, and it looked good.
I'm agreeing with you.
And I love the practical effects in this movie.
For the time, yeah.
And, to make this kill, they had, a rotating room and stuff like that. I've seen on, the documentaries and stuff like that. And the fact is that it's one kill. It's not a long kill, but they took that much care and put that much effort into it.
Yeah, I remember Tina, the gal that plays Tina, talking about how from having the room upside down, she would have to take breaks after so long because it was just tiring.
And she kind of got her mind would go with it, so she wouldn't know which way it was up at some point.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah.
So definitely the Tina kill, first one right in the first of the franchise.
Right, they just let us have it right with the first kill.
Oh yeah. So good call. I definitely agree with you on that one. So leading off onto that, you guys, is going to be the gore scale. How bloody was this movie? With so few kills, it's hard to rate because there's 2 kills that are just covered in blood, and then one of the other ones is completely bloodless.
Right.
Which is just kind of weird. So, what would you say, babe?
I gave it a 7, just because, there were only 4 kills, and with 4 kills and that much blood, I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. It was great for me. The 2 kills, it almost it was enough for me for the whole movie. So I give it a 7.
Nice.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. So like we said, out of the 4 kills, 2 of them are bloody and 2 of them were not. So I mean, for me, I gotta give it a 6. Yes, those 2 kills were amazingly bloody. I mean, frickin' Glenn has a geyser of blood.
It's a fountain.
A fucking geyser.
It's just
like, it's just like that's absolutely insane. But I mean, it's just, it didn't continue on throughout the entire movie. So if one of you guys out there is a complete gore hound and haven't seen this movie, and you're like, all right, I need the bloodiest movie ever, I don't feel like I can rate this very high because it's not strewn out through the entire film. Yeah, is that kind of our, like, how we go about this? But I mean, yes and no. I mean, but I that's why I don't feel I can give it such a high rating for the gore scale.
Well, when you say gore hound, yeah, I agree. If somebody's looking for something massively bloody, yeah, it's not going to be this movie. But just for being gore itself, in my personal opinion, I gave it a 7.
I agree. And I don't think you're wrong. I don't think there's a right answer for this one.
No, I'm right.
Oh. You guys see how she is? That's why I have all these. Yeah.
Do you see my eyebrow?
We don't, because it's gone.
Exactly.
All right, you guys. So that's gonna be as far as the gory details. We kind of just gave them to you a little bit, but last but not least, what do we rate this movie?
Overall rating.
Overall.
For me, I'm sorry, guys. This takes me back to my childhood when I probably shouldn't have been watching these movies, but I did anyway because
it's the best time to watch.
Right? I was the baby of the family and the only girl, so I kind of got away with whatever I wanted. So I wanted to watch this movie all the time. Anyways, I gave it a 9. It's one of my personal favorites. 9. It's got everything. It's got Johnny Depp. It's got, this concept of, your dreams come to life. What happens to you in your dream comes to life when you wake up. Like, just love it. It was one of the best movies ever made, in my personal opinion.
Wow.
So, number 9. And for the budget that they were working with in that time,
oh yeah,
like, this thing just exploded. You know what I'm saying? So
this basically saved New Line Cinemas.
Seriously. I think I remember you telling me that one time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, definitely. For me, personal opinion, I give it a 9 on the gore scale.
Nice.
The overall rating.
Overall rating.
Yes.
Right. All right, you guys. So to come on over here to the Kyle the 13th side of things. Wow.
Oh
whatever.
My God.
Here we go. All right, you guys. So what I give A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, for an overall rating. I love this movie. I love it. I always have. I've never had too many bad things to say about it. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8. And that, like Angelina was saying, Diva de los Muertos, she's not wrong about anything she said. This is an iconic character. Everything, the plot and everything that's going on in it is, like, original. Like, the things, like, the nightmares, the sleeping, and the Freddy Krueger, like, all the stuff is fan-frickin-tastic. It's just, the simple fact is, like, I want more kills, and I know that they come. That's just one of my nitpicks about this movie, is I really want to see more kills. I feel like we got almost shafted with Rod's kill. I really think that could have been a lot cooler. But I know they probably spent their budget on Tina's and maybe Glenn's as well.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that. Overall, I feel like Freddy being one of the only killers that talks, this is when he's great. This is one of the movies where he's absolutely phenomenal. He gets a little jokey after this one. This is, as far as a Nightmare on Elm Street movie, is the perfect movie.
It is. It really is. Him talking very little, and then when he does talk, it's in that creepy, like kind of...
he's not in the movie a lot.
Right, and he doesn't have to be. That's
he doesn't.
It's so great. Yeah, I agree.
And, like, I really don't have too many bad things to say about this movie, but my overall guttural feeling is just that this movie is an 8. I feel like it's just missing a few things here and there. I mean, I love the high school setting. I love seeing the old school feel, like being from 1984. I was born 1987, so I was not even thought about yet. But whatever. It's just, overall, great movie. The gore, the frickin' plot, and we forgot to go over the plot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I not remind you to go over the plot?
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't.
Okay, like, just run through this real quick, you guys.
We just assumed that everybody's seen
Holy
this
cow,
freaking movie.
I honestly do. So for the people that have never seen this movie, forget everything we just said. We'll shoot this again. Not really. All right, you guys. Who hasn't seen this movie that's going to go see it? I mean, really, this is one of the biggest horror movies of all time, and you're crazy not to have seen it by now.
Sure.
Basic the story is kids are having nightmares. There's a guy that is in their nightmares. His name is Freddy. He's got razor fingernails, and he's coming after them. They don't really realize that if you die in your dreams, you die in real life kind of thing. The main character, Nancy, Heather Langenkamp's character, kind of brings Heather into it, let her know that there was a guy that they killed way back in the day, and now they're coming after their children for his revenge.
And I just want to say, when I was younger and I watched this movie, I never got the feeling that, Freddy he was just a child murderer. That's the feeling I got.
Yeah.
He's just a child murderer. He murdered these kids. That was his thing.
Yeah.
I never got a sense of any kind of
Shimo.
Yeah, none of that ever. And not even as Freddy in this one.
Right.
I never really saw him make, other than I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy. But I never saw him make.
But I mean, also that he's not like dealing with like little tiny baby kids. He's dealing with like high school kids. I mean, still weird, but.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying even as being teenagers, he could have made like a nipple flick or something, or anything.
Nipple flicks.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just never. I never got any of that from him.
And that's definitely one thing they
like a sexual deviant.
In the remake.
Yeah.
He's a straight up chimo.
Right. Gross.
All
anyway, moving on, hun. So.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of really going to cover it up. Sorry for the mishap, but you know what? We're human too.
Anything
just
can
like
happen.
you.
Anything can happen on the show, just so you know.
Yeah, we're not going to erase anything. We're not going to flip flop it.
Right.
What you see is what you get.
Right.
All right, you guys. So that's the episode of the Gory Details on A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984.
Woo! Órale, mi gente. Woo.
But there's one thing we did wrong.
What did we do wrong, huh?
I don't remember if you guys remember from Friday the 13th.
Whoopsie.
We didn't eat that chocolate. We wrote part 2 on it, and we put it back in the hat. This time, we accidentally ate it.
It's okay, hon. I forgive you. I knew you were eager to eat it. It's okay.
So, Angelina, will you write A Nightmare on Elm Street part 2 on here?
Yes,
well, just two ticks.
Yes, I will.
And we'll put this back in the hat, so if we draw it again, we'll do A Nightmare on Elm Street part 2, where things get a little weird.
Like a lot.
Let's just say they'd probably remake the Girls Just Want to Have Fun to Boys Just Want to Have Fun.
Nightmare on Elm Street 2.
Alrighty. And throw her in the hat. Alright, you guys, and it's there for next time or whenever we might draw it.
Yep.
Alright, you guys, so that's going to do it for me, Kyle the 13th, and my beautiful
Diva de los Muertos, mi raza. Give it a dale or chale. Yeah, baby. Subscribe, like, comment.
Lots of it. Let us know what you guys think. Me and Angelina are going to keep coming back and doing this. We really enjoy doing this. So, come and join us. Drop a line. See what you guys think. Yeah, that's going to do it for the Gory Details.
Yay.
So, until next time, fellow horror fans, and see what we pick next time. We picked Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and if we pick Halloween or Texas Chainsaw next.
Oh my god, that's going to be so crazy.
I'm not sure what you're going to do. All right, babe.
Cheers.
See you next time.
To another episode.
Yep.